Trading on the new platform at the NSE entered its second day today. While some brokers say that the launch has been hitch-free, other traders say the new platform is a little complicated. And to analyze the impact of the new platform on trading activity going forward, I'm now joined by Ade Bajam, Executive Director, IT and Operations. Ade, congratulations on the launch of this system. I think it's really groundbreaking. It's a milestone for the NSE. And maybe you can just talk us through how it's working. Like I mentioned earlier, it seems so far so good. No major glitches, no major hitches.
Yes, thanks very much, Wale. The launch of the new platform was hitch-free. That's exactly what we planned for. We've always said that there are three parameters that drive our project delivery. It's the cost, it's the time, and the quality. For this particular project, it was quality. We mentioned the date to go live. We said by Q3 2013. I'm really pleased that we're able to achieve our time, quality, and cost perspective. You don't often get that in projects.
Right, fantastic. I must agree with you on that point. But so talk to us about how this is likely to change the market. I know it certainly will fit into your broader strategy to introduce new products. I understand it's a more robust platform. Just talk us through that.
Okay, in terms of how it went and indeed how this whole, how the strategy would change going forward, effectively we trained over 627 broker-dealers before we went live. And I should also point out that out of the 627, 99% of them sat a certification test and all passed. So we wanted to make sure that our broker-dealer community were as prepared as we were at the exchange to ensure a successful cutover. And I believe we largely achieved that. But in terms of how and where we go from here, really, the platform is actually the essential building block which actually allows us to take the capital market to the next level. Right. Effectively, this is about changing the experience of doing business in the Nigerian capital market. And let me expand briefly on that, really. You know, we currently have 5 million accounts. We're going to grow that to 40 million. How do we do that? Without, in a very automated, easy-to-use manner whilst maintaining transparency, reachability, and ease of use. For the institutional investors, really, they will have unparalleled access to market data. They will be able to access the exchange via their broker-dealers in ways and manners they've not done that, effectively using the fixed protocol. For the retail customers, again, they will be able to use their smartphones, if they so desire, connected through their broker-dealers to access the market. So here now we're talking about a market that really now has the real potential to achieve its full potential. But not just about potential, about real building blocks being delivered to leverage on those.
Right. Clearly, I think there are some brokers that are excited about this. Some people say maybe a little too excited because they are giving up some of their fees. I'm hearing that some brokers have actually cut their fees by as much as 50%. Clearly, that implies that they are expecting a lot more investors to come into the market. We know the retail investors have been sitting on the sideline for a while. How do you think, to what extent do you think this new platform is going to bring them back, if you like?
We believe that effectively investors should always work with the fundamentals. They must make decisions that suit their own investment strategy, so to speak. And that's a function of various things: how much cash they have, what their age is, what their investment outlook is. That fundamental must never be taken away from any investment decision. But what we're doing is making it easier and improving the experience of them transacting in the market. And on the retail end, effectively, if you are able, through your BlackBerry, and we know Nigeria has 120 million subscribers of phones, and many of them actually have smartphones. Nigeria also has one of the highest internet access rate on mobile phones, probably the highest in Africa right now. And how do we leverage that? How do we make sure that we bring that transparency, that accessibility from anywhere, any place and any time to the retail end? And we believe that the connectivities and the platform that we've given them will actually allow that. And by allowing that, it means that people will have more confidence in the market. If you have transparency, if you have ease of use, if you have surety in terms of your transactions, then that can only be a good thing. And we believe that broker-dealers indeed will have to change their strategy, not necessarily for the sake of changing it, but they've got to understand that there's a new model, there's a new investment model that they have to adopt to survive as well. I'm pleased to see that many of them are understanding that and they're acting proactively to actually take the necessary steps in these.
How does this platform compare to platforms elsewhere in Africa and elsewhere in the developed world?
We believe we obviously have the best platform currently in Africa. Our platform is multi-asset, multi-product. We are running it, when we talk about X GEN, that's the next generation platform which we've launched. We're not just talking about a matching engine. We have one of the best matching engines, I believe, in the world. Our market structure, we introduced a new market structure when we launched it on Monday. Again, we believe this is one of the best in terms of thought leadership and best practice in market structure. If you look at our market database, we're able to deliver unparalleled level of market data, and we'll continue to build on that as we go forward into the market. If you look at the networks, our XNet network, which actually runs within the exchange and also extends to our broker-dealer community. We have over 150 broker-dealers using our XNet network, connecting back to the exchange. That's a high-performance, low-latency network that allows them to achieve their trades and trading strategies in very short time. So the new platform actually opens up a lot in terms of products, which means we're able to launch new products and launch them robustly and fast, and especially derivatives as we promised the market. And there will be new access methods in terms of direct market access, sponsored access into the market as well. That will be more of an interest to the institutional investors.
Right. Of course, the institutional investors across the world are pouring their money into Africa and, of course, Nigeria. So it seems you are giving us a world-class platform, as you've described it, and it seems like the market is going global right now. Now, my understanding is that investors can trade on the online, and I guess just bringing that high-quality trading platform could be a game changer. I want to get a sense of how this impacts the NSE's strategy across the African continent, even globally.
This is absolutely key to us. It's an essential building block in the whole strategy that we have. I must add as well that part of actually growing a robust, sustainable exchange is having a good regulatory framework. And you'll probably see a number of initiatives on our part as well in the past couple of years in terms of strengthening the regulatory framework, making sure our rules are more explicit and clearer, and putting in processes and systems. You may recall that in Q1 this year, we launched X Issuer, which allows our listed companies to submit their results online. And that result can then flow into the market within 15 minutes. Again, that's unparalleled. This is actually part and parcel of making sure not only do we have the right technologies, we have the right regulatory framework, we have the right market structure, we have a strong investment protection fund. So all of this is what actually I believe will set Nigeria apart as the destination to come. For those who are looking to actually tap on the growth in Africa, Nigeria should be certainly their first port of call.
I get the sense that exchanges across the world are no longer, if you like, regional. They're more international now. And so I want to hear a little more about maybe any initiatives the NSE has to attract even foreign companies that are not Nigerian, to get listed on this company, perhaps even looking at the West African regions for a start.
Yes, we as you know, we're a member of the West African Capital Market Initiative, and we are very active on that. We're very keen to ensure that West Africa, as part of the African region, actually achieves its full potential as far as the capital market is concerned. There are a number of initiatives which you will see rolling out over the next 6 months, which are West African-wide, where we're going to collaborate to do certain things in a consistent manner. I think at this point, really, I would like to say, watch this space. And watch this space will be across quite a number of areas in terms of where we will potentially collaborate, certainly in the West African region. And the game plan, clearly, is to attract more companies into West Africa, to list in West Africa, and to operate in West Africa, and allow West Africa as a region to have a stronger capital market, which can support the growth of that region.
All right, I guess you're holding a little back, but I guess maybe for strategic reasons. But thank you for joining us, Adebajomo, Executive Director, IT and Operations at the NSE, talking us through the new trading platform